Even before Volkswagen has managed to quench the Indian car buyer's thirst for the oh-so-desirable Polo, they are out with the next big step. This is the sedan version of the Polo. This is the Vento. We're taking a first try today to see what it's like.
Now this is a bit of a head-scratcher. The new Vento looks exactly like the Polo from the front, except for a few minor changes. The fog lamps, for instance, are round, and the air dam gets horizontal flat. For the rest, the Vento looks just like the Polo, right up to the C-pillar. From there you can see the new rear end on the Vento. Thankfully, the boot fits seamlessly. It doesn't feel like an afterthought. Overall, the Vento is a typical Volkswagen. It's smart, it's simple, and it's got an air of robustness about it. Of course, Volkswagen has made additions to suit Indian taste as well. So, this Skyline variant gets chrome added to the front air dam. There's chrome around the fog lamps, and there's a small chrome strip on the boot lip as well. Under the skin, Volkswagen has made a couple of very important changes to suit the Vento for Indian taste. The Vento comes with a stretched wheelbase and a wider track at the rear. This liberates more room on the inside. After all, Volkswagen expects the Vento to be used as a chauffeur-driven car in the rough and tumble of the big city.
Now there was one big problem with the Polo, and that was the back seat. It just did not have enough space. The Vento, Volkswagen have practically gone overboard. Now this is with the front seat set all the way to the back, and I still have some knee room left, so it's quite good. But now, what's this? Just lift this lever here, and you can slide this front passenger seat all the way forward. Now this is exclusively for the Indian Vento, and it gives you just so much new.
The nifty seat adjust lever is available only on the Highline variant. So no matter which variant you buy, the well-proportioned back seat is wide enough for 3 people sitting abreast without feeling cramped. The view at the front is very familiar. After all, it is shared with the Polo. The good news is there is no overdose of black here. The seats are also a nice beige color, but they come in fabric option only. There are no leather seats on offer. The familiar center console houses a rather ordinary CD MP3 player with 4 speakers. There's no iPod, USB or auxiliary in. The Vento though stays focused on the comfort aspect. All variants of the Vento will come with air conditioning with dedicated vents for the rear passengers. The Highline variant also comes with dual airbags and ABS for safety. It goes without saying, the Vento continues to embody what is expected of a German car. Build quality and materials will set new standards in this class. But what does it feel like on the road? The Vento comes with 2 engine options, a diesel and a petrol. I chose the petrol to see what it would be like. The 1.6-litre petrol motor uses double overhead camshaft, yet manages to pump out only 105 bhp. Torque at 15 kgm is adequate, but coming in at 3,800 rpm, it is kind of high, which raises some doubts about drivability. I was also testing out the 6-speed automatic transmission. While on the road from Delhi to Jaipur, things became crystal clear.
The Vento's petrol motor and automatic transmission combination feels really quite at ease trundling around in the city and even cruising at triple-digit speeds out on the highway. The problem is, if you're looking for that instantaneous response to slip through that gap, you will have to really rev up the engine. Here it starts making power post 3000 rpm, so it really needs to be revved up, and it does sound a bit loud. So if you're looking for an enthusiastic motor, this isn't quite it.
I had no complaint with the 6-speed gearbox. Gear changes are adequately fast, especially when you switch over to sports or manual mode. Sports mode even adds a bit of zing to the driving experience. However, the automatic transmission saps power from the engine. I took a quick spin in the manual version of the petrol and it proved to be a whole load quicker and a bit more drivable too. But I'm sure a lot of you are wondering what the diesel is like. For the record, Volkswagen is offering the diesel only with a 5-speed manual gearbox for the time being. This 1.6-litre common rail motor, just like the petrol, produces 105 bhp. Though it fares a lot better in the torque department, as it comes with 25 kgm of torque right from 1500 rpm. This promises a much better driving experience. Autocar India's Author Chaco was clearly enjoying the diesel Vento.
This 1.6-liter diesel is the best engine they have in the Vento right now. 105 horsepower, 25 kgm or so at 1500 rpm. It's pretty refined also, it's not really loud like the old pump juice engines. But the best thing it does is this, it's very tractable, which means it pulls well from low RPM. Like this, watch. Not like that, but yeah, it's good. You get what I'm saying.
So the diesel motor really made an impression. The gearbox was a joy to use, offering a quick and crisp throw. The diesel engine proved to be drivable and fuel efficient as well. Volkswagen claims fuel efficiency of 20.5 km per liter. So the Vento is spacious, has good fuel efficiency, and now to make it the perfect chauffeur-driven car, it needs good ride quality as well. So, how does it fare? Well, the Vento uses McPherson shunts at the front and a semi-independent trailing arm suspension setup at the rear. The result is pretty good.
Just like in the Polo, the Vento's ride quality is really quite good. It's set on the softer side, it feels really quite supple and bad patches quite well. It's only when you're loaded to the gills like we are right now and you go over rough roads, you'll find that the rear suspension tends to bottom out a bit.
So the Vento is going to be a rather comfortable car to be ferried around in. But can it also put a smile on the driver's face?
So the driver's seat, the Vento really feels like familiar territory. After all, it's got the same city-oriented feel like the Polo. It's got a light steering which will make driving around at low speeds a lot easier. If you're looking to storm around corners, then you've got lots of grip. It's just that it fails to draw in the driver because there's not that much feedback from the steering.
So the Vento may not be the driver's pick, but it is offering quite a package. Here's a look at what all is offered on the Vento.
So on the face of it, the Vento really does seem to have it all. It's got its backseat down just right, it's got lots of space, it's got very good ride quality, it's got very good boot space, it has that premium feel on the inside, that you want for that high-end car. Of course, the Polo was very desirable to look at and the Vento looks just as good. On top of that, you have the choice of petrol and diesel engines. The petrol we want to kick with, but the diesel is one to watch out for. And add that in with the price of 6.99 lakhs for the base petrol and 7.99 lakhs for the base diesel, the Vento really does seem like something to watch out for.